woo-woo, but there's actually some psychology behind why they work. So basically, they tap into your subconscious mind and eventually into your subconscious belief system. So when we are repeating positive statements about ourselves, we're basically trying to overwrite the negative thoughts that can sometimes take over, right? Or that you're used to thinking. So it's a little bit like reprogramming a computer. Your brain is always looking for evidence to support your own beliefs. It is also a goal-achieving machine. So when we practice affirmations, we're trying to create a new narrative, and over time, if we're consistent, your brain starts to collect evidence to support that idea, and your brain starts to believe these things to be true. So a lot of people will kind of roll their eyes at this, power of positive thinking, but if I put it in the opposite way, I think you'll understand. So when we look at the power of negative thinking, most everybody would agree that that exists and that it is powerful, right? If you think negative thoughts about yourself all the time, if you're surrounded by toxic people who say negative things, who put you down, it's undeniable that this affects us, that this has a negative effect on us. What if you're a child and you have a parent who puts you down all the time and says mean things to you, unkind things, and you feel unloved and rejected? That's powerful. That's going to influence what you believe about yourself. If your parent or, that influential figure tells you that you're worthless enough times, you're going to believe it to be true, right? So same thing is going for the thoughts in our mind, right? So whatever you are saying to yourself, you are programming yourself to believe. And so it's like you're that parent figure to yourself. So when you are allowing yourself to repeat negative ideas about yourself, hey, you're worthless, you're unlovable, you weigh too much, you're fat, you're ugly, whatever it is, over and over and over again, you're going to believe it to be true, you're going to feel bad. So the same thing is true for the positive thoughts. The same thing is true. It's the same idea. It works the exact same way. We just have a harder time believing it. We kind of roll our eyes a little bit, but it is true. So it is important to pay attention to what you are saying to yourself and what you are saying about yourself, because you are programming those things to be true. And it's like if you pulled all your thoughts that you say to yourself and about yourself out and you made them a person, would you want this person to be your friend? Would this person be around you saying pretty positive things to you, being pretty uplifting and supportive to you? Or pulling this out, making this a person, are they toxic, negative, mean? If that's true, if that was a person and they were saying and treating you that way and they always had something negative to say about you, you'd probably not want them to be your friend. You'd be like, I don't want to be around this person anymore. They're terrible. They bring me down. Toxic person, right? But yet we will accept those same words inside our own minds. So if you would not want that person to be your friend, then don't accept it from yourself, because you are not the thoughts inside your mind. You are the one who listens. And you can change the thoughts, change the words. It at first will sound or feel probably fake, and you won't believe it. You're like, no, I am worthwhile. I deserve love, whatever it is. That may feel fake for a while, but if you're consistent and when you hear yourself saying the negative things, you stop it and interrupt it and go, ooh, I'm doing it again. No, that's not true. I am worthy, whatever it may be. I am smart. I am capable. Interrupt yourself when you hear the negative stuff, the toxic stuff. Say something positive. You may not believe it to be true, but give it enough time and consistency, and they will take root in your subconscious mind. They will replace the negative thoughts. So yeah, pay attention to what you say. Pay attention to what you say to others about yourself, because your inner self is listening.